base or it's the fort. I remember, brings me back. I don't know if I should even turn and film it, right? But yeah, then interesting. He's got a tie in his hat. But it's like, so yeah, I want to do that eventually. So now it's just the highway, so it just swoops in. I want to see the museum. That's the museum, right? Yeah, so it's right up there. But I'm going to do that after pay period, I think. Right, but yeah, so that's just interesting. So right there at the beginning of the city, right? I guess it's a perfect placement. But that brings me back that story. Boy, that's going in my autobiography of how. And they got a bar right there. I wonder how many police have off duty then go there. Beautiful day here, though, by the way. April Fool's again. It's fooling. Maybe it's fooling the weather. It's really nice and pleasant, breezy. As that, for the record, I was in Dalian. No, I was in Dandong, the port of Dandong province. What is this fruit? This is wild. I watched it like a beehive or something. That's nutty. It is nutty. Here's a story, right? So that I was videoing with my iPad. I had an iPad, a big iPad. And again, it's ridiculous. And it was just, and my Chinese was just horrible at that point. And then no English from them. They literally, quarantined me, but interrogated me. Like, what do you do? And the guy's bad English, whatever. I don't even know if we had phones or whatever at that point. This was like how many years ago, right? 12 years ago or something like that. And I said, look, man, you don't obviously know nothing about the West and the States. Like, do you think they're going to send a 6'4" white guy who doesn't speak a lick of Chinese, right, to spy on you? I was like, you're probably the spy, joking around with them, they didn't laugh. But I had this USF, I remember vividly, the University of Southern Florida sweatshirt. And he kept eyeing it. He really liked it. I was wearing it. And it was brand new, relatively. And I was like, look, hey, man, for you, brother, And I'm like, just trying to make it. And he's like, oh, yeah, right, thank you, yeah. And yeah, it's just wild. I mean, I was in there for a good hour and a half. It's like, I think, thankfully, I had my passport. I don't know if they ran a check or whatever the freak they did, but the reason is because Dandong is right across from North Korea, so I don't know if they thought I was sneaking in from North Korea or I was, spying on them and spying on North Korea, who knows. But they had their issues too, Dandong, with, I guess, Canadian spies. I don't know, it's all cloak and dagger, relatively, and weird and crap. Like, cute, great house, but again, you're on the super highway here, right? So that's kind of wild. I just get such wonderful, peaceful sleep at mine. So it's worth it. I wish there was a pool, but that's that. Right, I can always go back on the weekends. Go back to Chiang Mai. Yeah, I might do, like 1 week in a month and swim, stay at that one right near Ganesha, I guess, or something, but I hate saying why I stay at a hotel, right, when you've got your paying rent. So, all right. More nonsense from me, everybody. But it's interesting, right? Putting everything up on YouTube. So this is Super Highway again. This is going towards Chiang Mai, right?